Good evening, Nicholas, Franklin. I'm leaving this world the way I left my mother's birth canal, naked and over a toilet. Also, since there's no consequences anymore, I've been eating a ton of Oreos, who are one of tonight's sponsors. Oreos! We've killed millions of whales for their blubber, and we feel nothing. Fuck off, Greenpeace, and also, fuck off America. Well, I'm inside right now, but it's my guess that nobody is really looking forward to the end of the human race, and you can't blame them. An entire species wiped out overnight, and depending on who you ask, we might not even dream. Not even the people who normally do have dreams. When you asked me to document the end of our species, it got me thinking about another species that was wiped out in an instant. A very special species. The dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs were an ancient race of reptiles that ruled the world with wisdom and love and art and music, but like humans, devolved into anger and exploitation. It wasn't fair that the master race of reptiles was robbed from the earth. Our knowledge of the dinosaurs is to thank for most of our scientific, spiritual, and artistic innovations. When some kind of bird, fish, gerbil mutant turns into the next rulers of the universe, what will they take from humanity? Which got me thinking, how do we even know about dinosaurs? You guessed it, fossils! So I got to fossilizing some of the most important cultural artifacts humanity has contributed to global society. I knew there was gold, Jerry, gold, buried in my notebooks, which would be epiphanic for future generations of rat people or extraterrestrial life to experience post-fossilization. But I had to be choosy about what I passed on to the future. I laughed and cried while poring through the happy genius scribblings in the pages of my journal. I've saved everything I've owned since I was 15, so it took a while. Finally, I decided to preserve all of my writings in full, and I set out to start fossilizing. And then I was done.
But then I thought, wait a minute. Sure, some E.T. or Jar Jar Binks type character might find my notebooks one day and look back fondly on the human race like we think of dinosaurs. But will they really know humans? Will they understand our hopes and dreams, and the way our faces moved, and the way our jaws weren't weak, and our particular way of speaking, which can be entrancing for anyone to hear, and the way our hair falls on our head, and our eloquent thought processes? Will they be able to accurately create CGI humans for their weird alien movies? Maybe they could get that from my notebooks, but maybe not. So I set out to tackle the biggest challenge of my career, the defining moment for the human race. An interview that tackled the heavy questions that could be passed down to whatever came next.
Wow, so smart. You're smart and great. So, what is up with you these days? The world is about to end. How do you feel?
I'm just trying to take comfort in the fact that my legacy will live on forever.
The story of the human race is coming to a close. Why do you think your legacy will survive?
A couple months ago, I sang about Greedo from Star Wars giving Han Solo a blowjob, okay? That was during Big Time Live. You saw that, Lando. That shit is shit that anyone, okay? I don't care if you're a human or an alien or a rat person, anyone is gonna feel that shit. That is gonna speak to you, okay?
Don't you think that's arrogant?
Arrogant? No.
What do you say to the people that talk about your mistakes?
I made a lot of mistakes, and you learn from your mistakes, and now I'm a fucking genius. Boom!
What do you have to say to the people who think you're a dick?
There are leaders and there are followers, and I'd rather be a dick than a swallower. America!
Didn't Kanye say that?
Shut up, you stupid puppet! So there you have it. Human culture is preserved for whatever species comes next. You're welcome, Big Time Live. Good night, human race. Signing off. Sean Plando.